What we got?
Talking about Casey Hill at the free throw line late, how important of a moment was that to have a whole team rally around him going 2 for 2 at the line to finish off practice?
I think it's important for anyone to be able to, I guess, have success with those type of opportunities to help with confidence and just help with it's not game experience, but it's somewhat game-like in that there's a bunch of pressure on those guys to finish. We do that every day. I'm sure a lot of teams do it. But we try to put Casey and John and a couple other guys there in those situations as much as anyone because of what we anticipate happening during the year. Those guys probably get a lot of reps in the foul line.
Okay, so you were working on some zone defenses.
Yep.
How much zone could we potentially see for the season?
It's been pretty good to us so far. I like our length. For whatever reason, we started repping it a little bit earlier this year, and we liked what we saw. So I think with this group, for whatever reason, we're probably a little bit more open to just throwing it out there in a game, on a game-by-game basis, and seeing how productive it is, evaluating it, and maybe riding it for a little bit. It was pretty good today.
How Kayvon's shot maybe was a little flat in the Ecker game. How was it to see him come back today and kind of look like he had a little more arc and doing some things?
Until the Ecker game, whatever it was, 3 weeks of practice or so, he was shooting it as well as anyone, if not better than anyone. And the last couple days, he's back to that form.
Can you talk about Justin Leon? It seemed like he's been shooting it a lot better, especially his free throws. He shot really well from the line at the Ecker game.
In all the situations that he had today, like post-practice today at the foul line, if I had to guess off the top of my head, he's probably shooting about 90%. He's really, now we hope that carries over and knock on wood for games, but he's really poised at the foul line right now. He's in a really good mental place, not only with his shooting, but the way he's playing. The game has slowed down for him a little bit. Last year was good for him. He's progressed.
A lot of Keith Stone's efficiency came off of the boards actually in that Ecker game. What do you like most that Stone adds to the lineup?
Stone, boy, he's probably our most versatile offensive player. He's, in time, could end up being our best all-around offensive player. He's just such a mismatch because he can post, he can shoot, he can drive it, he can pass it. He's a good man. He's good in the middle of zones. He's got a lot of Dorian Finney-Smith characteristics offensively, and then at times he can be a bear on the offensive glass, because he's such a big-bodied guy, and he's learned to play with a higher intensity level during his redshirt year. So I've got big expectations for Keith. I think he's going to be a really good Gator.
Just in general, getting close to the start of the season, what do you feel this team's at in regard to where you want them to be?
I'm really pleased with us right now, but it's a daily eval, of course, with these guys, and a lot of things that are positives right now. It's about maintaining those things, and it's a little bit easier right now, as we've talked about a lot with our team, to have great camaraderie and great chemistry because we haven't played on TV yet, and starting lineups haven't been announced yet, and rotations, and parents watching games, and ex-coaches watching games, and all of it. Our fans, the feedback, these guys' classmates on campus. If we can remain together, if our locker room can remain as healthy as it is right now, and again, we're in a really good place, but a lot of teams are. And we have a chance to be a good team and have a good year.
What do you think you got out of UAB last week? The secret one.
I can't tell you.
You can talk about generalities, apparently.
Yeah. I can't confirm who it was, but I can tell you we had a secret scrimmage the other day. We played really well. For this early. I was pleased, most of all with our, like Eckerd, but even to another level, our selflessness, the way that the ball popped and moved around the court, the shot selection, defensively, our attention to detail, our accountability to each other. It was pretty good for late October.
You tout yourself on being one of the better conditioned teams out there. When your guys are running 22s, do you see that as a punishment for them or just getting them ready for game shape?
Both. A mental toughness thing, a conditioning thing. and we've tapered off a little bit. It was 44s there for the first 2 weeks or so, and those practices were pretty grueling. But on the front end, going into practice, our guys are in such good shape because of Preston anyway. So as much as anything, it's the mental aspect of being able to overcome those adversities, and then what you're trying to do is increase the competitiveness level, and we try to make every drill competitive to where there's a consequence for losing, hoping that we're getting more game-like reps offensively and defensively.
So, Coach, what have you seen from Kenny Berry so far since he got here, and where do you think he fits into the offense, or just the team in general?
His first big missed free throw today, which was a shocker. He's been almost automatic at the line like Justin Leon. Canyon is such a versatile guy. He's a winner. He's one of those guys. He's good in all areas. You know, he's very, very vocal. He's a leader. Got natural leadership qualities to him, characteristics. He's a pleasure to be around. He's positive energy, and I think the stereotype on him is that he's just such a great shooter. He is a good shooter, and he's good at everything. He's a good player. He's probably had as much success driving the ball and getting in the paint as anyone on our team to this point. So he's I anticipate him having a really strong finish to his career, really strong senior year, and being a great addition to this basketball program.
So that starting five still fluid at this point?
Yeah, definitely. And I'd be shocked if we had a conventional, consistent starting five. Not that I have anything against it at all. I think that the strength of this team is our experience and our depth, and the depth of that experience. And we could go a bunch of different ways. And if so-and-so's playing great, it's probably going to start. If a guy starts one game and he's average, and one of the guys he's competing with comes off the bench and he plays his butt off, he might get the nod the next night. And I want all of our guys to be open to that. I want them to be competitive with each other, but I also want them to pull for each other and understand that starting lineups are the most important thing. It's about, I'd rather them be more concerned with who finishes the game and how many minutes they get because of how they played and how many minutes they can earn the next game by their production and those type things.
How concerned should we be about Hester's illness? He's okay? Or?
Yeah, I'm sure he is. Yeah, I'm sure he's just a bug, freshman bug. We go around with freshmen a little bit more often. He'll be fine. I loved his intensity level the last couple of weeks.